Good morning, grade 2. Today we are going to learn about the air around us. Part 1 of air around us, term 2, lesson number 2. The air around us. This is the lesson we are going to learn now. So I want you to open to page 97 and read along with me. So where do you find the air when you are just saying you're breathing in, breathing out the air when you're staying in the environment. So how do we breathe in? How do we breathe out? So when we are breathing in, from where is the air coming? We are getting the air from all around us. Yes? So we are going to read about the air around us today. So air is all around us. We need air to live. We cannot see air because air has no color. So the air is everywhere here in this room and wherever you are sitting also. Can you see the air? No, we cannot see the air. Why we are not able to see the air? Because it is not visible to our eyes. But we can feel the air. Can you feel the air? You just switch on the fan and see whether you can feel the air or not. When you switch on the fan, you can easily feel the air. Let us see what air contains. So what will the air contain that we want to see now? Can you see the cloth line here? When you put the clothes on the cloth line like this, they will get dried very fast because of the air. So you may have seen your mother washing clothes at home. When we wash clothes at home, when we wash our clothes, they become wet. To put the wet clothes in the sun, the clothes become dry after some time. Where does the water go from the clothes? Can you guess? The water goes into the air. The heat of the sun changes water into water vapor. Water vapor mixes with the air. So let's read the paragraph once again so that you all can understand it very well. I want to share the screen and make you understand each and every lesson. So now we have air is all around us. Air is all around us. You have to repeat after your teacher. We need air to live. We need air to live. Next, air is all around us. We need air to live. We cannot see air because air has no color. But we can feel air. Let us see what air contains. You have to repeat. Read after me. Air contains water vapor. What does air contain? Water vapor. You may have seen your mother washing clothes at home. When we wash clothes, they become, when we wash clothes, what will they become? They become wet. What do they become? They become wet. We put the wet clothes in the sun. Where do we put the wet clothes? In the sun. The clothes become dry after some time. Where does the water go from the clothes? Can you guess? The water goes into the air. You have to read after teacher. The heat of the sun changes water into water vapor. The heat of the sun changes water into water vapor. Water vapor mixes with the air. What happens to this water vapor? It mixes with the air. Now see the clothesline here. What is your mother doing? Mother is washing the clothes and she is putting on the clothesline. What will she do after putting it on the clothesline? She will put it on the clothesline. Why does she put it on the clothesline? To make the clothes dry. So why do you need to make the clothes dry? Because they are wet, we cannot wear them. Only when they are dry, you can wear them. So what will the mother do? She will put the clothes on the cloth line. So what happens when she puts the clothes on the cloth line? When she puts the clothes on the cloth line, the clothes will become dry. Why do they become dry and how they will become dry? Because of the heat of the sun. So if you can keep one handkerchief today, you do one activity, keep one wet handkerchief and put it in the sunlight in the air. Okay, and then you will observe it in the evening. You will feel that the handkerchief becomes dry. How does the handkerchief become dry? Because of the heat of the sun, the handkerchief becomes dry. And where is that water from the handkerchief gone? It is gone into the air. And what is it called? The water that is gone into the air is called water vapor. What is it called? The water that is gone into the air is called as the water vapor. So where do you find air? Air you find all around yourself. Can you see the air? No, we cannot see the air. But can you feel the air? Yes, we can feel the air. When do you feel the air? When you switch on the fan, when the fan is rotating and you're getting the air, you can feel the air. So how do you say that air contains water? Can anybody tell me? Water vapor. Air contains water vapor because sometimes the water that is going from the um, clothes and the water bodies, it gets evaporated because of the heat of the sun. It goes into the air and it gets changed into the water vapor. And this water vapor will get mixed up with the air. Now, page number 98. You have to watch one experiment at home. What is that experiment? Have you seen your mother boiling some water? When she is boiling some water, what is happening to the vessel? The gas is when the gas is burning. Watch your mother boiling some water on the gas burner. So let the water keep on boiling for some time. So what do you see? There will be less water in the pan. So all the water has gone into the air. So what happened when your mother is boiling the here? So I want you to read this along with me. Watch your mother boiling some water on a gas burner. Let the water keep on boiling. Let the water keep on boiling for some time. What do you see? There will be less water in the pan. All the water has gone into the air. Where is the water gone? It's gone into the air. Can you see the stove and the water boiled in the vessel? So when you observe this, continuously you boil the water in the on the stove. Because of the heat, the water is changing into water vapor. And finally, there will be less water in the pan. So what is happening here? Can you see the beautiful lake here? Yes. So this water in the beautiful lake is changing into water vapor. What is it changing into? It is changing into water vapor. Why? Because of the heat of the sun. Can you see the heat of the sun here? So the water from the lake is becoming into water vapor due to the sun's heat. Now let's read this paragraph. Heat changes water into water vapor, which is called steam. So what is the change of water to water vapor is called? What is happening when the sun is very hot? Water is changing to water vapor. And what is it called as? The hot water vapor is called as the steam. S-T-E-A-M, steam. Everybody should repeat. S-T-E-A-M, steam. So, you have to read after teacher. So, we can say air contains water vapor. So, what can we say? We can say air contains water vapor. Read after me. In summer, the sun is very hot. The water in the ponds, wells, and rivers dries up. The heat of the sun changes water into water vapor. So what happens? The heat of the sun changes water to water vapor. In summer season, can you see the sun very hot here? So this hot summer sun is changing the water into water vapor. And what is this water vapor called? Hot water vapor is called as the steam. So in summer, the sun is very hot and the water in the ponds, wells and rivers will dry up. The heat of the sun changes water into water vapor. Here I want to tell you a small story. When I went to my village in the rainy season, the pond in the rainy season was full of water. But when I went in the summer season, I didn't see any water in the pond. Why do you think? Because of the heat of the sun, the water from the pond is evaporated. It gone into the air. It is gone into the air. Like how it gone into the air? It is gone into the air like water vapor. Now tell me, what is the hot water vapor called? The hot water vapor is called as the steam. So now what you have to do? You have to observe the activity of the fan. When you on the fan, um, uh, you will feel the air. So that you have to observe. And you also have to draw the lake picture and the sun. That is the figure, this figure. You have to draw it in the chart paper and then label it as sun, water, water vapor and all this. Okay. So this is the lesson part A or part 1 of lesson number 2. Rest of the lesson we are going to do in the next part. Till then I want you to read the lesson thoroughly, learn all the new spellings and read the lesson 2-3 times. Thank you. Have a good day.